Here's your 30-minute mat class. All right, coming to lie down, shoulders grounded, hips grounded, feet grounded. Just pressing your shoulders into the ground and breathing in. As you breathe out, taking your lower back towards the ground. And inhale, arch your lower back away from the ground. It's a really small movement, so we're flattening the lower back down towards the ground. And then lifting it away from the ground. Let's do that one more time. Flattening down and lifting away. Now just checking that your feet are about hip width apart, not too far from your bottom. You can reach around and tap your toes if you do a little side bend. That's where your feet need to be. We're taking that movement a bit bigger. Inhale here. And as you exhale, flattening lower back towards the ground, picking up your tailbone. Lifting it up. Lower back, mid back, upper back, straightening out. We come to a neutral spine at the top, breath in. As you breathe out, slowly lower down through the upper back, the mid back, the lower back, and the tailbone, warming through your spine as you go, breath in. And breathing out, find that movement from tailbone to lower back, mid back, upper back, all the way to the top, breath in. And then as you breathe out, lower down with control. Let's do one more. Inhale. Exhale, peeling up, lifting up. And we'll hold at the top for this one. Just stay at the top. Knees are opening, just slightly to the side, exhaling to open. Rolling to the outside edge of your foot. Inhaling to come back to hip width. Exhale to open, keep your hips up, and inhale back to hip width. Just doing two more. Exhale to open, and inhale to hip width. And your last one, breathing out to open. Inhale back to hip width, big breath in at the top. As you breathe out, slowly lower yourself back down to the floor, returning to your neutral spine. So that's a natural arch in your lower back. Holding it there, bracing through the abs, lifting up your right leg, exhale up, inhale, come back down, and let's go for the left leg. Exhale to lift, and inhale to lower. So this is single leg lift. Breathing out to lift and in to lower. If you feel happy here, stay here. You don't progress. Or coming up into tabletop, knees over hips and toes in line with knees. Once you find this position, you can choose to have an imprinted spine, so your lower back comes towards the ground, or you can hold in neutral. So the two options, imprint or neutral. Holding in neutral is a little bit more challenging. Exhale to tap one toe down, and exhale, just doing the other side, and keep going. So this is when we start to feel a little bit more work happening through the core. So ribs sliding towards hips to keep that spine in its position, the one that you've chosen. Some of you might like a little bit extra, so those of you who like more work, squeeze your legs together, double leg toe tap, exhale down. Inhale to lift back up. Exhale, both toes tap down. Inhale, lift back up. If you feel like your back is no longer stable when you do that, return to single leg toe tap. And we just do one more. Exhale down and inhale back up. Let's squeeze the legs together. Take your hands behind your head, creating little interlaced hands there. A hammock for your head. As you exhale, curl yourself up. And inhale, slowly lower back down. So we breathe out to lift up, ribs sliding towards hips, eyes look towards the knees. And inhale to come back down. Let's go, exhaling to lift. Inhale to lower. And then exhale, hold yourself up. Take your right shoulder across towards your left hip. Inhale, center. Go to the other side. Inhale, center. Breathing out, coming across. And breathing out to come across. Keep going, do a couple more. And now hold yourself up, single leg toe tap. So we go exhale down, inhale back up. Keep flattening your abs down towards your spine. And keep that control. Now we can add in here the oblique curl. So turn your chest towards your lifted leg. Exhale to turn. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale to turn. And inhale back to center. And keep going. If you want to make it harder, you can extend your leg. I know there's always people who want to make things harder. And if you're not quite into this, feet grounded, and just keep going with both feet on the ground. Go for 2. And last one. Inhale through center, exhale to come down. Draw your knees into the chest just for a little break. Some circles here. Circle the other way. Then curl yourself up, exhale, curling in. Lift your legs up to tabletop, hold. Shoulders are down, pull yourself a little bit further up. Then reach your arms forwards. Pilates 100, let's go down. Breath in, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, reaching a little bit further. So the arms are pumping. The body is not really moving very much, except to reach a little bit further every time you breathe out. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you want a little extra, you can try to extend your legs up towards the ceiling. If you want even more flexing feet, externally rotate your legs, lowering to 45. Please do not do this if you have any back issues. Breath in, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is when I usually stand up and walk around and have a look at everyone and not do it myself. So you guys get to enjoy me suffering as well. Breath in, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Release. So that's about Pilates 150s. That's fine. Let's turn to our side. So any side you like, reaching your bottom arm up. If you have shoulder issues and you can't reach your arm overhead, take your arm forwards, grab a pillow and place it underneath your head to support yourself. So from here, your body is long. Your legs can be slightly forwards of your body or directly in line with your body. Try to avoid bringing them behind because then you're going to be using your back muscles instead of the top side of your waist. So from here, double leg lift. Exhaling to lift up both legs. Inhaling to lower to a hover just above the ground. Exhale to lift up. Inhale to lower to a hover. And keep coming, exhaling up. And inhale down. Exhale up. And you get the picture. So you're trying to reach your legs up as far away as possible. And as you lift, you're shortening the distance between your hip and your rib cage, crunching into the side of the waist, so you're working side of your waist. Go for 3 more. Exhale up. Inhale down. And then hold at the top. Bring your top leg forwards, your bottom leg back. Hold here. Little split between those feet. It's not very wide. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Go for 2. Go for 1. Hold up. Close your legs. Top leg lifts up. Top leg lowers down. Up. And down. Up. and down, hold it up, lower leg comes up, exhale, lift, inhale, lower. So this is now inner thigh for your lower leg. Exhale, lift, inhale, lower. And we come up little pulses. Let's go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bend your knees coming down. Now to align yourself in this position, the easiest way to do it, bring your heels to the back of your mat, bring your hips to the back of your mat and your shoulder. Your knees are bent to about 90 degrees and you're lying down in that lovely aligned position. Now, top leg is completely relaxed. We're going to work the top side of the butt. So bracing through the abs, lengthening through the spine. Your hand can be down on the floor. You can touch your butt or tuck it underneath your waistline to keep lightening there. Top leg is relaxed and just exhale to open for climb 1. Inhale to lower back down. So breathing out to lift and breathing in to lower. The leg isn't opening very high. If we do try to open it a lot, sometimes we tend to open our body up towards the ceiling. So we're avoiding that. Maybe even pressing your top hip a little bit more forward so your body gets angled towards the ground. Now the next movement is climb, kick out. Inhale, open. Exhale, extend. Inhale, bend. And exhale, lower. So we inhale to open the leg. Exhale, extend the leg. Inhale, bend. And exhale, lower. So we open up. We extend. We bend. And we lower. And let's do one more, holding it out. Little lift, up, and lower down. Exhaling up, inhale. When you lower it down, it's no lower than your hip height. So try to maintain the height of your leg. And when you lift it up, not too high. So you'll notice the pelvis is staying completely still as I lift. I'm not letting this move. It's all coming from the joint of my hip. Now flexing your foot, drawing your toes towards your shin, turn your toe down towards the ground, hot potato. So the rotation is actually coming from your hip joint to turn your toe towards the ground. Inhale, lower, exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. This is where we start to feel some more pain. So it's one of those moves that looks like nothing, but is quite painful. Keep coming. This is getting your glute minimus muscles a little bit deeper to your glute medius. So you might feel it closer towards the bone. Maybe you're just feeling pain everywhere. Let's pulse up. Up, 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 up. Tiny little pulses. And we get a bit higher. So we lift it. And we lift it a bit more. And a little bit more. Let's go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly release. Give your butt a pat, and we'll go and do it all to the other side. So let's lift up, switch over. You can flip yourself over, whatever you like, and we just change to the other side, starting with the long legs slightly forwards of the body, hand to the ground. So we exhale to lift, and inhale to lower to a hover. Breathing out to lift up, and breathing in to come to a hover. So some of you might start to feel pain just in your hip joint, so this outside part that's poking into the ground. If that is you, take some time to pad yourself up, so you might get a towel or fold your mat up and place it underneath your hip. Exhaling to lift, inhaling to lower. Always thinking about that movement here is crunching into the side of your legs. Let's go for 2. And hold it up. Bottom leg goes back, top leg comes forwards. Exhale, lift, and inhale, lower. Exhale to lift, and inhale to come back down. Just keep going. Last one, up, and come together. Top leg lift, exhale to lift, and inhale to lower. Floating it up, and slowly lower down. then we hold that leg up. Bottom leg, lift and lower. So we're squeezing those legs together. Try to keep your top leg up. And we're trying to meet the top leg with the bottom leg. It's quite hard. Go for 2 and 1. I think we did some pulses on the other side. Let's do them. Up, 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 up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, down. All right, finding climb 1 position again. So did that on the other side. Heels, hips and shoulders aligned with the back edge of your mat. So basically you're in a straight line and your knees are bent to 90 degrees. Top hip presses away, and we find a little bit of lightness underneath the waistline. That just means that we're stacking one hip above the other. Slightly press your top hip forwards, and we exhale to open up the knee. Inhale to lower down. Exhale to open, and inhale to lower. So this leg is as relaxed as possible. The more you strain to open, the more likely you'll start to use other muscles, like the front of your leg, the side of your leg. And if you're trying this for the first time, please don't get frustrated by not feeling your glutes. Sometimes it can be quite hard to find the right muscles that will work. Climb, kick out. Inhale, open. Exhale, extend. Inhale to bend, and exhale, lower. So we open, reach, bend, and lower down, and keep coming. Open, reach, bend. Every time you lengthen your leg, you're adding a bit of extra weight into your glute, so it becomes harder as you reach your leg out. This is a good way to introduce that extension of the leg. So we hold our leg out now, keeping it diagonally forwards of your body. Exhale to lift above hip height. Inhale to lower down to hip height. Exhale to lift up. Inhale to lower. So once again, we're still feeling this right here, top side of the butt. Two and 1. Hold it up. Flex your foot. Toe angle down towards the ground. Hot potato. Not just your toe, your whole leg. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Now you can actually tap that toe down, or you can get it to hover just above the ground. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. This is always my favorite because I enjoy the moves that give everyone pain the most. Inhale, lower, exhale, lift. Let's go for 2 and 1. Coming up, little pulses. Up, 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 up. Tiny little pulses to lift. Inhaling and exhaling. Now we're all going to come higher. Lift your leg higher. Up, 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 up. A little bit more. Go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, done. Give it a little pat. And then roll onto your back for a little bit more glutes and hamstrings. So we lower down, back to that position that we had at the start. You can reach around and tap the heels, and coming into that same movement. Inhale, and as you exhale, tuck your tailbone, peel tailbone, lower back, mid back, upper back off the ground. Hold at the top. Now we're going to step the foot forward. So we'll start with the right foot, step right foot forwards, just about 1 foot step. Then the left foot steps forwards. Without moving your feet, feel as if you're pulling your heels towards your butt. So when I do that, my hamstrings engage right here. So I'm pulling and also my hips lifting a little bit. Then we step in, right foot and left foot. Now stepping out, left foot, then right foot, pull, heels towards butt, pull, 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 and then step in, left, and then right. And again, right leg, right out, left out, pull, heels towards butt, pull, 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 and in. stepping out and pull. And in. Hold at the top, holding here. Lift your right heel up, lower your right heel down. Lift it up, lower it down. You can stay with this movement. You don't have to progress it. If you would like to, right leg comes up and lower down. Right leg up and back down. 2. You can stay with this movement. You don't have to progress. If you want to, we come to our progression. Long leg down, flex foot to come up, down and up. Now I might be making this look easy, but it's actually quite difficult. If you're happy with one of the previous moves, please stay with that. Last one, and up, tabletop and down. All right, left foot, lift heel and lower. Lift, just check that your shoulders are still pressing down into the mat. You're opening across the front of your chest. Option, take it up to the left, up and down, toe tap, up and down. This might be enough for you, or maybe you're in the mood for something more. Lower and lift, lower and lift. The other side was easier for me. Keep coming down and up. And up. 2. 1. Bend your knee and land down. Inhale. Exhale, roll yourself down. Take your hands behind your thighs, rock up. Rounding your spine forwards, reach your arms forwards. Inhale, lengthen. And we're going to turn around, flip onto the belly. So let's swing the legs, reaching around, stack your hands up, elbows are wide. Reaching through the crown of the head now, inhaling to lengthen. And exhale to lower back down. Inhale to lift. And exhale to lower. Abdominals are braced. The legs are as relaxed as they can be. Sometimes it's quite hard to relax the legs here. Maybe you can take your hands with you, inhaling to lift. And exhale, come back down. Inhale up. And exhale down. Inhale up and hold. Reach your arms forwards, fingertips tap to the ground. Squeeze your bottom, squeeze your legs, lift your legs off the ground. Exhale to lift up, right leg, left arm, come down to the other side. Opposition and down. Now you have a choice here, when we go a bit quicker, to only do your legs or to do both arms and legs. So only the legs, just the legs, flutter kick. If you're adding your arms are fluttering too. We go breath in, 2, 3, 4, 5, out, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep coming. Let's get some extra energy for the last few. So take your speed up, take your energy up, breath in and breath out. Tighten through your abs, breath in and breath out. Let's do one more, I'm getting tired. Inhale and exhale, bring your hands back, push back, rest position, hips towards heels. Inhale to come forwards. Let's cool our bodies down. Shoulders over wrists, hips over knees. Cat to cow. Tuck your tailbone round your spine. And lift your tailbone, let the movement ripple up through your spine to the crown of your head. Exhale, tuck your tailbone around your spine, arching up towards the ceiling. And inhale to open up. Coming back, let's step forwards, right leg. We find a 90-90 position. Level your hips. Tuck your tailbone. And reach up with your left arm. As you breathe out, side bend. Inhale, stretch up. And exhale, come down. Same with the other side. So stepping forwards, 90-90, tuck your tailbone. So we're finding our opening through the front of the hip, using the muscles of our butt to tuck. We inhale to lift. And exhale to side bend. You can come further if you like. And release. Forward fold. Softening the knees. Let your chest hang to your thighs. And let your head hang down. Relax your shoulders. Inhale. Lengthen your knees a little bit. Feel your chest lift as you breathe out. Lifted belly towards spine. Roll up slowly through your spine. Stacking, and then draw your shoulder blades down. Lengthen through the crown of your head. Inhale. As you breathe out, first thing is chin. Then it's upper back. Then it's mid back and lower back. We pitch forwards from the hips, slightly softening the knees as you come down. Inhale. And exhale. Tailbone draws down, roll yourself back up. To the top. Big breath in to reach and stretch up. As you breathe out, keeping hips tracking forwards, twist. One way. Inhale up. Twist the other way. Inhale up. And tuck your chin. Final roll down. All the way down. Inhale. And exhale. Roll yourself all the way up. Shoulder blades down. And length through spine. Well done.